for joining us here at the This Is Growing Up podcast. If you enjoy two mates and the occasional guest talking about life as we know it, then you've come to the right place.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm grand.
This usually only means one thing.
What if we're sat next to each other?
If we're sat next to each other,
Boys night in.
we're tugging each other off.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We've got a guest.
We've got a sexy guest.
We've got a sexy guest. And his name is... George Michael. No, it's Ryan. Is George Michael still alive?
No, he's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
George.
It's Ryan.
There
It's
he is.
Ryan from Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Introduce you. Or as I've been told, Ryan the Barber.
Yeah, Ryan the
Everyone's
Barber.
like, oh, Ryan the Barber.
Ryan the Barber from Jimmy's in Cookfield.
And Hayward Heath.
And, well, not anymore.
Well, you're not,
No.
but the shop is still.
The shop is still
The
in
shop is
Hayward
still,
There
Heath.
was a transfer.
Yeah.
There was a transfer.
How much was the fee?
5 hairs in the clipper.
Well, the hair's in the clipper. Or...
yeah, no, it's clean. Always clean.
Clean. Always clean clippers.
Always clean your clippo, kids.
Always clean your clippers. We have Ryan from Jimmy's.
Absolutely.
Absolute pleasure to have you here.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank
Welcome.
you for,
Welcome to the
thanks
Shed
for
of
the
Love.
Well, first of all, we normally say, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. Tell the viewers.
Well, 34 years old,
You said he was 21.
barber.
8 inches.
I got
I
told I
said.
looked like 26 the other day, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
surely are
good.
you
Yeah.
blind?
Take that. Take that.
Yeah, 26.
The stick wasn't a giveaway.
Yeah, literally. It was a Zimmer, but yeah, you know. So yeah, I've been barbering for probably, I don't know, since I was probably 18, 19.
Yeah.
Been around a little bit. Barbershop.
Been around.
Yeah, been around. And then joined Jimmy it'll actually be 10 years this year.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
10 years.
Testimonial.
Yeah.
Has he got you a nice present?
I don't know, I've been showing him some like watch websites.
Oh, yeah. Rolexes.
Yeah. Like a Rolex or something like that. I don't know, but you know, I don't ask, you don't get, I guess.
That's it.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah. About to have another baby next Tuesday.
Ooh, how
Yeah.
many's that? Two?
2.
Three?
This will be 2. This will be number 2. Another girl, which is awesome.
How about you buzzing?
Buzzing for it.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah, really good. Not actually that interesting.
No? You're
Support
right.
Man
We put on the
United
wrong-
for my
Come on.
sins.
Ah, there he is. There he back in. He
For my
supports
sins.
United.
It's like the overlap. It would just be United fans and United players.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously not a good place to be in at the moment, but
That's what
It's
it
one
is.
of those things.
we move.
We move.
We
We
move. On.
move.
We move on. In our room we trust.
There we go. How are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Busy-ish, I think.
Yeah. How's your week been?
It's been back to get in the gym now. Now the Burgess one's back open
Yeah.
after some knobhead set it on fire.
Yeah.
So I've been smashing it out in the gym all week.
Yeah.
Took the missus to the gym last night. She got to see all the hunky men that I hang out with
Nice.
most nights
Very
a
good.
week.
Yeah.
Why didn't
Was
you
she
like
just there to
that?
watch?
Yeah, just the other men.
Just yeah.
like me. We
yeah.
shared a Capri Sun, some grapes.
In the showers.
Yeah. She can't go in the men's change.
The Lynx. Oh, do you remember that thing at Reading?
Well,
They had the Lynx like
hang
car
on.
wash, but they were.
Wait, once I was.
No. I'm not saying you went in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm saying, do you? Because I never went in. But
Yeah.
do you remember it?
I remember it.
Yeah. It was like a Lynx, like shower,
Like sponsored by
but
Lynx.
it was a car. It's like a car wash. You basically walked through, and birds would just like wash you.
Just
Yeah.
get sprayed with
With
Lynx.
like
Yeah.
sponge, it's like
Yeah,
they're
like-
like
they're
sponge type things on.
Yeah. Like little
Oh.
loafers.
Mr. Miyagi at the end, just
Yeah.
in the cock.
Yeah. Wax on.
Wax
Wax
on.
on. Wax on. Wax off. Wax off.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What have you been up to this week?
I've been up to same as you.
Fixing your car?
Fix my mum's car. Yeah.
Both had flat batteries in our car.
Both
this
have
week.
flat batteries.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Been to gym. Had football last night.
How was it? It's freezing last
It was
night.
cold last night. Yeah. Very cold. That's about it. Working.
Do you play football?
I used to play football,
Yeah.
a lot of football.
Who for?
So, I mean, do you want to know right from the start?
Just a like a bit of
Recent
something, yeah, go on.
years.
Well, I haven't played since I was probably 21, 22.
Well, that was only like last week, wasn't it?
No, that's a lie. 20. Yeah, probably about 23.
23. Yeah.
Used to play for Wilden, which was what County Prem is now.
Oh right, okay. Pretty high, like decent level then.
Yeah, like, you know,
Ah,
baller.
yeah.
you
I'm
know.
no mug. Yeah.
Yeah.
What position did you used to
That's
play?
the-
Well, I started off at left back
Yeah.
and then wouldn't get back.
Oh, okay.
So then I got played at left wing and still wouldn't get back.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So then I just sort of migrated into a striker.
Nice.
So
normally, like players start higher up and then they sort of work their way down.
yeah, I was just
You've
on a-
done the
on like
reverse. You've done a
progression.
Benjamin Button. You've
Mate, started off, just
Yeah.
progressed, and then I went to Ringmer, which was again like County 1.
Nice, yeah.
Played a lot through college. Had like a couple of little trials here and there, but nothing, never good enough. So
They just had their, well, I say just a couple of years ago, they had a brand new like pitch and a whole new setup over at Ringwood, didn't they?
yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So I
pretty
used to
tough,
play
isn't
at the old place.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to go school in Ringmer.
And they got 3G.
Yeah,
Or
4G,
like 4G now.
4G in the
Yeah.
school. Yeah, no, it's decent setup there now.
Yeah.
So
Good.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's I loved it. Love football. Still love football, but when you don't play, you just sort of fall out of love with it, but just lack interest. And it's only like the last couple of years that I've really got sort of back into watching it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've done it
I was
now.
going to say,
Don't know why I've done it now.
the worst time to pick.
Yeah, literally. I guess the nostalgic of being still the biggest club in the world, and
Oh, here he is. Here he is. I knew this was coming.
Was the obviously
Getting stuck in a
21,
sex
22
shed with
years.
two United fans.
I mean, what could you want more on a
Well, exactly.
Thursday night?
Exactly. Exactly.
Europa League. They also get Champions League, didn't they? So
Yeah,
currently sitting
wouldn't it
third.
be really annoying if we came like 13th and won the FA Cup or the Europa League? I can see it happening. That would really be fun.
That'd be nice.
It'd be good. 3 back-to-back trophies.
Yeah.
you've got a lot more positivity than I have about United.
Yeah, I mean, Amorim at the wheel. What more can you want?
Ollie ball, mate. That's
Grew.
what I want. Ollie ball.
Grew at the wheel.
Grew at the wheel.
Run! Maguire! Run! You can imagine him screaming it from the sidelines.
Smashing TVs
Yeah.
up there front and centre.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me. So we normally do like a little short sports, and
We
we
do.
talk about football. One of the main bit of constructive criticisms we had when we first started was we spent too much time talking about sports.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a really from me. That was a really disappointing. Boop,
Boo.
boo,
you wanna
boop, boop.
boo?
Nah, fuck it.
Nah,
I'll
fuck
do
it.
next. I'll
Yeah.
get it right next time.
Get it right.
But when we have a guest on,
Yeah.
talk about whatever they want.
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
I think it's allowed.
So before we were talking about the
99.
99 documentary on Amazon
Yeah.
Prime, and you were
Very
just saying
good.
now you watched the final through like the railings and the stairs or something
Yeah.
like that because you're just like
Through
lost.
teary eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Then back
Box of
Teddy,
Kleenex.
Teddy and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came and
Sorted us
saved
out
my life.
at the last minute.
Yeah.
It's a great. I think we might have like more documentaries about Man United. Might have more documentaries about them than any other club.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only right, isn't it? Really, like. I mean,
Right, that's the end of the podcast. Cheers for coming on.
We were actually talking about this in the barbershop the other day. This is a question between us barbers, and it was actually from Jack, who's
Oh, the Saddler.
the king of questions. It was knowing what you know now, if you could go back to any sporting event, what would you go back to? And mine was obviously winning the treble in Barcelona against Munich.
Huge night.
Huge night.
Big.
Probably the biggest night in football.
In football.
Yeah.
Watching Schmeichel do the.
What about the Golden Premier League? You got one of those?
No, but who actually ended that run?
Yeah, but have you got the Golden Premier League?
Don't need one.
Everyone needs one. What do you mean? Everyone needs a Golden Premier League trophy.
Yeah, that's all right. Man United ended that though, didn't they?
Is that just a load of draws though in that season?
Hey,
And it's plastic, so it's all right.
if draws can get you top of the league and win you a golden trophy,
I'd
what's it fucking matter?
I'd say get us in the top half of the table at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Anything past 10 would be nice.
Shocking, man. We've
Yeah.
nailed
Single
13th.
digits.
We've nailed 13th, I reckon, this season.
13th is it's an unlucky number, isn't it? Maybe lucky for us.
Yeah,
You never know.
Well, you never know. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Champions League. Old City had a stinker last night, didn't they?
Delightful.
2-0 up.
Yeah, we do love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
to see it.
when
And they're
it-
currently
winning-
sitting
They're just like a better
in the,
Brighton, aren't they?
the elimination zone.
Well, winning in Paris isn't for everyone, is it? It's not. for
No,
everyone.
do you know what? It's not. It really isn't it for everyone.
That was the
No.
start of volleyball, I think.
That
wasn't it?
was, yeah.
Are you guys playing footsie under this
Yeah,
thing?
we are.
Or,
Yeah. He is really tall, so he can reach.
Oh, stop it!
That wasn't his foot.
tug of war over here.
Tug of walrus.
Tug of walrus, yeah. What other interesting football things are happening at the moment?
Thomas Tuchel.
Transfer,
Tuchel's New England manager, yeah.
yeah, transfer window, and
Well, Anthony's kind of on his way out.
yeah,
Yeah, he's in the squad tonight.
Is he?
Yeah, on the bench.
No.
Rashford's not. I don't know what's going on there, but school dinner somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully that disease leaves the club very, very soon.
Yeah.
Rashford.
Yeah.
It's his ego, isn't it?
He's past his sell-by date at United, I think.
I'm glad for what he's done for the club, but
It's a shame. I hope he goes and has a great spell somewhere else.
just not against us.
Not in England.
No.
He needs to rejuvenate his career at somewhere else. I think it's just gone really stale.
Should have done it 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Him and Jamie Oliver can line up somewhere and sort out some school dinners or something like that.
That'd be nice.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What
We just need a striker.
I was going to say...
Or two. Actually, two would be nice.
Weren't you in for Sesko?
Yeah, but there's so much... yeah, I don't know.
Do you think you got the money?
Oh, yeah,
No, I'm not, it's not a needling question. It's not a
Cookies are
needling
absolutely
question.
riddled with cash. Gee, but have they got the money?
Well, you don't really pay big bucks for players.
No,
do you?
yeah,
They're lucky
they're
like that.
yeah, it's
You haven't really
annoying.
won much either to get like an influx of cash.
No, yeah, that is also true. But Champions League's nice to be in it.
It's just nice to be involved.
We were in it
Nice
last
to be
year.
involved. Yeah, it's nice to be involved in it.
Not for
Not necessarily
Not for long.
not that we win anything. It's just nice to
It's
be
nice to
involved
be
in
there.
these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to
Taking
get the
part
in-
that
It's
counts,
nice to be
isn't
the
it?
invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't get the invite, it's upsetting. But
Yeah.
Sit at home on Thursday night.
I don't know. I don't know who we're going to sign. You know, there's that old what's his name from Wolves?
Cunha.
Yeah.
Terrible attitude.
Yeah.
I also don't think he scored as many goals as what people.
His performance is good.
Waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Benjamin Sesko.
and the amount
all over it for
I
Arsenal.
would
Unreal. Wouldn't bother with Osman.
no.
Not the type of player that Arsenal need.
I
No.
think Arteta's good at...
He's a weirdo,
He's
isn't
the
he?
Spanish David Brent. But
And
I-
older
I-
Vlahovic.
he
Vlahovic.
can't hit a barn door.
Vlahovic.
He can't hit a barn door.
No.
I think
He's
Arteta's
strong, though.
good at weaseling out people with egos, like he did it with Aubameyang, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like the ego of a club, and that
Yeah.
it brings
Yeah.
everybody together. So maybe that because you allegedly had a meeting with Ivan Toney at one point, and
Yeah.
he's clearly just
Oh
about all
God,
the money.
nicking a
isn't
living in Saudi.
he?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is he even
nick-
scoring goals?
I don't
I think he
know.
scored
No
one
one
penalty.
cares. Really?
Yeah. Good pen though.
Yeah.
No look.
No look.
Yeah.
The no
Was it
look.
one step as well.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
step. No
The
look.
no
That's
look.
Anthony.
That's 400 grand, please.
Yeah.
No
One
tax.
goal,
Thanks very
400
much.
grand.
Hasn't Ronaldo got something in his contract that he needs to be the highest paid sportsman? Or something like that.
Yeah. Doesn't he get? Oh, he gets an offensive amount of money, doesn't
Yeah. He does a lot for charity, doesn't he?
What, Ronaldo?
Yeah.
he? A lot.
Does he? Don't know.
Made by United as well. Just
Probably all, yeah, made by United.
Twice.
Twice. Real Madrid, Juventus,
He had,
Al Hilal, wherever he is now.
Wow.
he had his best years at Real Madrid, though. He had great years at United.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
United fans going at each other.
Turning
Come
on each other.
Lighting up the Prem.
Yeah, but they all play at half pace in the Liga.
Yeah.
It's like walking football.
I saw a thing on Instagram event. It's like greatest Champions League substitutions ever, and immediately I'm like, oh, stop trying to share it. Easy. And then there was the Bale Champions League final as well.
Oh, what against
Liverpool, where he scored
Was it-
the bicycle kick.
I mean, yeah, I'm inclined to say that's brilliant just because
It's Liverpool, yeah, exactly, yeah. And they were they losing, or was it 0-0?
There was that when Keller let it go through his legs and then got death threats.
Was it Karius?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Karius. Yeah.
You'll never walk alone unless you're the goalkeeper.
Unless you're the
Liverpool.
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And then I actually saw in the transfer window after that, they were doing an interview at Melwood, and he's in the background. And it's going through his legs. It's
Having an
and he's just
absolute
like-
stinker.
Yeah, absolutely having a mare.
This is the League Cup final against Newcastle, wasn't it, when I think Nick Pope was injured. The second goalkeeper was cup tie because he was on loan to us.
Yes.
So it's Karius had to go and go, and we were like, well, we've got it one already. Thanks very much.
Yeah, brilliant. Just pop off from anywhere.
Yeah.
Literally.
He
Far at
started off
will.
all right though. He had a good opener.
Yeah, he did have a good opener. A bit
See
like
that.
Onana, really.
Glove,
He's got like Teflon hands.
mate. That guy's got butter all over his gloves.
Literally. Oh, God, we're going to have to cut that out.
I was just going to say.
It's staying in.
Yeah, that's fair
No,
enough.
it's going out.
That has got to be cut straight out. Find the barber.
14 minutes in.
Should we leave a little blank so you know
Cancel.
where to...
No, I know where it is.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Should we just move on from
No, we
Onana?
digress.
Yeah.
Okay, sports is done. All right.
Hooray.
Woo-hoo. Moving on swiftly. Right.
What do you want to do? Do you want to? Should we just go through a couple of other random subjects and get on some of the questions?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So, okay, this is one thing that it bugs me, and there's a bit of context to it. But for
Okay.
people who voice note me, unless I've got my earbuds in,
Okay.
I can't be walking through. I'm not a stereotypical person who'll walk through a high street listening to a voice note, because you don't know. With my group of mates, I have no idea what one of them's going to say as well.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
how do you feel about sending a voice note? I'm fine with, but receiving a voice note.
I think I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Get out.
pretty much know it's
Voice notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
it's
received
only
many from you over
really
the
my
last-
wife that will voice note me. So
Yeah.
like that's fine. It's just I'd rather call.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would rather call. I will spam call you.
What about
until you pick
FaceTime?
up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not about phone call. You and your dad always FaceTime when you're together.
Yeah, because the majority of the time when we call you, his nipples are out.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
So no, I mean, I can see why. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
why
I
not?
mean,
Phone. If someone's ringing me, I'm like, why are they ringing me? What? I'm not answering that.
What do they want?
And I hide it under a pillow or something.
oh
like
yeah, I don't know. I just,
And then sit on it.
I just stop ringing. Yeah, I'd rather.
I'm gonna text them. Can you call again?
that. Don't hang up next time.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Just can't get anyone to agree with me on it, but maybe it's just me.
Yeah, I mean, it would depend. Yeah, I mean, if it was anyone from work sending voice notes, yeah, I mean,
You just go back with a smiley face.
just don't
That's
know.
it.
I mean, I'm just waiting until I'm in my safety of my house,
Yeah.
until I'm opening any of that. Yeah,
All right.
Safety first.
safety first.
Yeah. You get a
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Oh no, I actually did that to one of my clients,
oh.
and he was in a board meeting.
Oh.
I sent it to him, and he was
Shouldn't have opened it then, should he?
Yeah.
no, idiot.
Rookie.
Yeah,
Rookie mistake.
Rookie error.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie error.
Got the next one. Do you want to go for the next one?
You can go for it.
I'll go. Okay, so I watched The Chase. I love The Chase. Do you ever watch it?
Yeah, I have done a long time ago.
No. Do you ever watch it, Nazi?
I watched the chase. Yeah.
So-
Bradley Walsh is.
He's
I
alright.
mean, he's.
Fanny Schmeller.
He's coming on
love
for a
that.
national treasure, isn't he? He's got to be.
I'm not a
I
big
think
fan
I
of
watched
him.
him more in Corrie
Yeah.
back in the day.
That's old school.
That is old school.
That's like 20 odd years ago.
Yeah,
isn't
like
it?
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Corrie.
He's
Fanny
a
Schmeller.
legend though.
Yeah, I mean he is.
I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not
very
sure about
funny.
him and his son presenting Gladiators. It's
Yeah, no, it's a bit weird that.
cringe,
Yeah,
but-
but Gladiators is terrible now,
No,
though, isn't it?
I love it.
No,
It's no wolf.
it's washed.
I
The
love
Wolf.
it. I think it's great.
No.
Well, so on The Chase, so obviously they like do a little cash builder and they get to the table and face
Yeah.
the big chaser, and then there's like, right, you've won 6,000.
Yeah.
I'll give you, if you go a step close to me, I'll give you 60,000. Or you can go back to your team, I'll give you minus 800. And old Sandra's over there and she's already won 10 grand. And it's like, I watched an episode the other day where the first person won, I think it was like 6 grand, and everybody else took a minus, so they ended up with like $1,000.
No.
You'd be if you
You'd
were,
be fuming.
You would be furious, wouldn't you?
Yeah. At least give it a bloody good go.
So I watched that, and I was on Twitter a few days later, and I saw some people having an argument, and one person's winner was, you'd be the type of person that takes a negative amount on the chase. I was like, yeah, have that.
Oh Jesus, yeah. I mean, go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
You've got to take the big numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're either taking 12 inches or you're taking 3. Go big
Whichever
or go
way
home.
you're taking them.
Yeah. Yeah. Whichever way. Yeah. Yeah.
But one you're going to feel much more than the
Yeah.
other.
God loves
One of them's
God
tougher,
loves a try.
but we got to try it. Yeah. Absolutely. Right. So we've got some questions for you.
Okie dokie.
They're all nice.
Brilliant.
Apart from that one there.
So, how did you get into barbering?
So I actually first started my sort of hair industry journey I actually started hairdressing. So I didn't want to go down the typical A levels.
Yeah.
After sort of, I guess GCSEs.
Yeah.
And I started working in a salon in Lewes called Avant Garde. When I was like 15, just after school, a couple of days a week,
Sweeping hair.
up,
Yeah.
making coffees, just watching, really.
Yeah.
Then decided I didn't want to do it. Went to Eastbourne College to do sports science stuff. Then basically didn't want to felt like I was at school, so obviously
Yeah.
didn't want to do
Yeah,
that. then went back to. No, did I go back to I went back to Barber. Yeah, then I started working in a hairdresser in Tunbridge Wells.
Yep.
Didn't get on there at all. Just then realised that sort of the hairdressing world wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
Just so clicky and just very bitchy.
It's mainly very female.
It is,
story.
but I think it's more the point that, like, how is a 17-year-old lad going to relate to, like, not just women in a sense, but like where the salon was. It's like Royal Tunbridge Wells, like.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
obviously, disclaimer, I do like Tunbridge Wells. It's not a bad place. But, like, I do feel like there's, like, an air about it that it's, like, you know, the clientele was very much... The husband's in London, wife drives a Range Rover.
They lean heavily on the royal part of
like, ladies at lunch. Oh, what do you think about this handbag?
Yeah.
And, oh, what do you think about this colour in Good Housekeeping? I'm like, no, I can't relate to this rubbish.
No.
And then... got a job in Crowborough, and I was nowhere near ready, and then just sort of flitted between barbershops. Then one of my old friends owned a barbershop in Heathfield. I went to a barbershop in Hassocks.
Lovely.
And that was very short-lived. We won't go into that. And then I actually phoned Jimmy and was like, Jimmy, I need a job. And he gave me a job, and then I didn't turn up one Sunday and never came back for about 3 years. Went to work for my mate in Heathfield, gained a lot of experience there, learnt a lot, and then was like, right, I need to sort of up my...
I need to call Jimmy again.
And I was like, Jim, mate.
Jim.
Like, this was at the time where Jimmy was like, on his massive weight loss journey, done incredibly well, and I was like, no way is that the guy in the picture, like, that's not Jimmy. I was like, oh my god, wait, it is Jimmy. I was like, Jim, you've done amazing, by the way, can I have a job?
Jim, please.
Was there any discussion about this? Like,
he was like, mate, what you been doing for 3 years?
Your chair's been open. The clients are still waiting, mate.
Yeah, mate, you've no-showed like 15 months of appointments. Then it ended up, basically, I started working 2 days a week for Jimmy, and then I was like, right, I need to just come here full-time. Ended up coming full-time, and I've been here 10 years this September.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Loving it. Got massive clientele.
Yeah.
Just, love it.
Good.
It's a great place to work.
And did you... It's a really... silly question, because I know when we're all at school and they say to you, you kind of think your only options are football player, policeman, nurse, doctor. How because if you went into that hairdressing quite early, what pointed you down that path to want to do that?
I think I just wanted to do something different. From like all my mates that were just going to sixth form college, and not that there's anything like wrong with that at all. Like, everyone's path's different, but I do think things that you do when you're like really young have like an effect on what you want to do growing up. And I'm just like going to kill myself with this story, but like, I used to call myself Bernard, the French hairdresser, and basically put clips in my mum's hair when I was younger. So that's shaped the guy.
How when you say younger, like 8,
oh yeah, 9. Like young.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, last week.
But it's also like a way of touching people without getting arrested, right?
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because nowadays, like you
can't touch people.
You can't touch people
without
consent.
You've got to ask people now.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen barbers asking if it's okay to touch their clients before they start the consultations and stuff like that. And
is that? I thought that was people. I thought that was like satire online. Is that genuine?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if we want to go down that rabbit hole.
Right, fine.
But
it's a deep one. That one.
Is that another cut? Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Not yet.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's like
No,
we're just erring on the side of caution.
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
We're here.
Cool.
10 years deep.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. What one piece of advice would you give to someone who's just starting out in your profession?
What one piece of advice would I give?
Don't call Jimmy and then don't turn up.
Don't stand anyone up.
Yeah. Just don't go on like a 3-year break. No, I would say learn from as many different avenues as you can. Don't just sort of look at one person or like just YouTube or even just taking it for granted. Like I think a lot of sort of the young kids see the industry and like see us as like, oh, that looks like a really cool job. Like, you know, cutting hair has like become this like real sort of like thing now.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like a really easy way to just make money.
Yeah.
And it like really isn't like, not bigging myself up, but you know, like I've had to work seriously hard, like countless videos, watching like honing skills. Sounds really cringy, but it is just like hard work, grit and determination. Like it, you know, you're going to make mistakes, but that's how you learn at the end of the day.
Exactly,
yeah. Anything that will help, like YouTube videos or I guess.
Yeah, it's not like a quick thing.
No,
like it really isn't. Yeah, I think going down the college route for me wasn't. I mean, I did hairdressing at college, did it in a year. It was a 2-year course, but I mean, I was quality at it. So
natural.
They were like, yeah, you can do it in a year.
Yeah. They were like, no professionals. This is a beginner's course.
Yeah, literally. They're like, see ya.
Get out, mate.
Yeah, literally. I think I looked like 28 then anyway. So they're like, you shouldn't be here.
He had his Bernard badge on there.
Yeah, literally.
Bernard the French hairdresser.
But yeah, I think definitely would get in a barbershop, just watching, like sweeping up rite of passage, just learning to walk.
Be at one with the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let the hair be you.
Ooh,
be the hair.
I like that. What's the future hold for you in barbering? It's the future, maybe your own shop.
Yeah.
Take over from Jimmy.
No, I think Jimmy will be buried in that shop. To be fair, no, I think I mean, I'm happy, like more than happy where I am at the moment. Like, Jimmy's a great guy to work for. Got great work colleagues that are like, I mean, I don't value them as colleagues. They're mates. We're all pretty close there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, me and my wife bought a shop in just before lockdown, which was my wife's baby, not mine. I was just basically like a shareholder maintenance man,
Love it.
which I'm quite happy with because she knows exactly what she's doing.
I've seen those videos before. The maintenance, the
Not
plumber.
It's not the hub. And yeah, that went amazingly well. And then obviously kids came along. And she just wanted a few other things, and she wanted to do it from home. But we still own that shop that's in Burgess Hill. We don't got a tattooist in there, but yeah, I mean, you never know. Like, I might if he doesn't want to do it anymore. I mean, we know them like personally, great people. But you know, if it ever happens that they don't want to do it anymore for whatever reason, and I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, right.
Could just go in there. Run a barber shop. Yeah, I mean, I've got no stress now.
Yeah.
Like, I go to work, do my clients, come home.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Do your clients.
And have a good time.
And cut hair.
Yeah. Yeah, and not touch them inappropriately.
Without asking for consent.
Yeah, consent first always.
Go on, you get this one.
Have you ever cut anyone famous's hair?
Yes. So when I worked in Heathfield for my mate Ben, Joe Marley used to live next door.
Rugby player?
Yeah. I was just cashing up from my previous client, heard the door go. I'll be with you in a minute, mate. Didn't sort of turn. He's like, yeah, it's fine. And then turned around and was like, oh.
It's you.
All right, Joe. Can I have a haircut? And I sort of did the Mohican on him, which he's sort of had for, well, up till now.
Did he not have it? Did you?
No, I sort of put the Mohican in there for him.
Oh,
hello. Big man thing,
There he is.
And
so it was all you.
It was all me, mate.
It's all
like,
you.
I mean, not that he's like unbelievable at rugby or anything, but
I feel the mohawk helped him, I think.
I think so. More streamlined.
Yeah.
Like a battering ram.
Yeah.
He is a listener, so shout out Joe.
Yeah, shout out Joe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well done, Joe.
Yeah.
Great career.
It's coming on next week.
Yeah. legend.
He's actually here now.
Yeah. I don't remember you.
Fanny
Who are
Schmeller.
you? Yeah. You absolute liar.
Why am I here?
And then, so my mate Ben used to cut, still does cut actually, Rag and Bone Man's hair.
Nice, yeah.
So I ended up doing his hair quite a few times. Uckfield boy as well, so I knew him before that anyway. But yeah, he's a cool guy, very talented.
All accounts, because of it's quite a small area. Everyone knows someone who knows someone who knows him.
Yeah.
Everyone says what a genuinely decent bloke he is.
Yeah, mate, quality guy. Yeah, really, really nice guy. Like proper humble, great dad. Yeah, just all round really good guy. And can sing a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little
not
bit.
too much.
I see him driving his. He's got a Bentley through town.
Yeah.
He's always just sat. I was walking up through Hosey High Street once. He was parked by the graveyard near Vicky Park.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that guy's got tons of tattoos all up. And as I was walking past, I was like, oh my god, it's Rag and Bone Man.
Yeah.
I've seen like 3 famous people in my life. So I was like, holy shit, that's amazing.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Yeah. I think I cut his hair. I think it was before his first set at Glastonbury.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty cool on the
That's
triangle
cool.
stage. So yeah, no, it's pretty. Yeah, I think that's really the only 2. Yeah, I think that's it. Without like sitting here for like 10 minutes racking my brains and then going, yeah, that's 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'd say pretty cool.
Man, nice.
Pretty cool, nice. Just but genuinely nice people from small towns. Do you know what I mean? And good stories.
Good. I feel like with rugby players, they're normally a bit more humble than other players.
Yeah,
aren't they?
definitely.
People who get bashed around for a living.
Yeah, and don't get paid like $400k a week for it. So,
Exactly.
yeah, the real heroes.
All right, I'm going to move on to our next one. If you weren't a barber, what would you like to be, or what would you want to do?
I would quite like to do buying property and then having an involvement with like interior design.
Yeah,
I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, quite like that sort of stuff. Not that I do any of it.
I was going to say, do you do much at home?
No, the wife just sort of picks stuff and I go, yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
To be fair, just trust her judgment really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that like if money was no object, I would like to buy property and do it up, but have a real involvement in it.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, nice. Do you get from like constantly talking to customers all day? Do you ever get to like the point where you're like, here's another one?
Yeah, I'm a bit sick of the Christmas conversation at the moment. Whenever it gets mentioned, I'm sort of just like, yeah, I mean, where are we now?
Yeah.
Like 23rd today of January? I'm like, come on, it's like 3 weeks ago now. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, it's done. Like, but...
Oh, weather's nice today. Oh, I've heard that one about 20 times
I don't know, I
today,
seem to
mate.
have the most arguments with clients about the weather.
Do you?
Yeah, because I sit by a window all day. I sit and they're like, oh, it's horrible out there. And I'm like, mate, I've literally seen blue sky for the last 4 weeks. What are you on about? I've been in shorts since March. I guess it like, I don't know. It depends, I guess, what kind of mood you're in. But I think working in the industry that I work in, just you have to sort of, if you're in a, not everyone's in a good mood the whole time. Everyone's got their little things, and I think you can't bring that to work.
Yeah.
You sort of got to just, people are paying for a service at the end of the day, and it's not just a haircut, it's, barber therapist.
Yeah.
And you can't just be...
Barber therapist, I like that.
Yeah, you can't just be, because you've had a crap night's sleep, or little one's been up half the night, or, someone's flipped you off on the way to work.
Yeah.
You can't take that and be just like, oh, I'm not talking to you because you're annoying me today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in a bad mood, so you're gonna.
Yeah, so you're getting the wrath basically.
That's for the wife when you get home.
No domestic abuse. Thank you.
That is not what I meant.
Cut it. Cut it.
Just drop Tom in it massively.
No, I'm fine with that. It's fine. She is an avid listener as well, so she loves it.
We do not condone that type of behaviour.
No.
Go on.
Who's your favourite person to work with out of everyone you
God,
work?
I knew this question was coming up. I knew this question was
Out of
coming
all the
up.
people you work with, who's your favourite one?
Who is my favourite one?
Look, you can love them all.
I love
Who
you
is-
all dearly.
Who is your favourite though?
But
But if you had to pick one
If I had to pick one person,
to sail off into the sunset with,
to be fair, and
don't say
saying that-
Jack. Don't say
Saddlebag.
Saddle.
No, I love them all, but I think from the point, just one point that Jimmy gave me that chance all those years ago, a second chance.
Yeah.
So
It's the main man.
I have to go, Jimmy.
That's the main man,
That's
Jimmy.
a smart move.
Jimbo.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a smart move.
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
You know,
Yeah.
Rays.
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yachtmaster
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
He's pretty shit at hot football, isn't he?
Yeah, Jimmy's
good goalkeeper.
Jimmy's good at, like, really irritatingly good at everything he does.
Yeah.
Like, apart from Sixes cricket in Brighton where he cheated to win, I actually won that. But yeah,
Contentious point. In
you
work,
can't
isn't it?
volley balls back in cricket to score points. So
No, that's the work.
yeah, I'll just get that in there before he can
Yeah.
get on.
Yeah. We'll get him on next week and we can talk about.
Fight.
Yeah.
Jack, on the other hand, was absolutely rubbish,
Well, yeah.
and he actually played cricket.
Did he?
Yeah, for Linfield.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did for Linfield.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. He was awful.
Imagine him playing cricket. Nope.
Yeah, big tall bowler.
Yeah.
I don't think he could bowl.
No.
Bit of speed.
Mate, I've seen his arms.
Yeah.
Made out of jelly, those things. Joking. We love you, Jack.
Yeah, we love you,
We love
Saddlebag.
you, Jack. Are we allowed to talk about the hair?
Yeah, of course.
Let's talk about
that.
that.
Absolutely.
What made you want to go through the hair restoration? That's what we called, because I did my
Hair
the
restoration,
hair restoration.
hair loss journey. Yeah.
Well, not
guess
lost because we're getting it back
Yeah,
in there.
I lost it.
Yeah,
And
but we want it back.
We want it back.
We want
Yeah,
it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I don't know really. I guess like subconsciously, like you do get conscious about it.
Yeah.
I looked into like going to Turkey, getting a transplant. Just wasn't sort of viable. Like spoke to a few clinics. They were like, one was like, yeah, we're not doing it. Another one was like, well, basically you're too far gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Charming.
Fucking hell.
I think that was just a
That's
generic. Yeah, I was like,
savage.
cheers, mate. Yeah. Just. Yeah. And then spoke to another couple. They were like, you need to come back twice because there's quite a lot to like fill in, and like they call like the rest of your head like the donor area. If we will have to take out too much, and it will like scar, so you have to
Okay.
like wait, let it heal, take out more. And I was like, with kids and stuff, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not conducive to my life going back to Turkey like twice. And then I was like, well, I pay once, but I have to go back twice. Do I
Yeah.
pay twice? Like,
Yeah.
excuse me. And then I sort of just resigned myself to the fact that I was just going to like be a cue ball for the rest of my life,
Yeah.
just shaving my nut. And then I saw so Ruth, who does who's Ruth of Ruth College Trichology.
Shout out, Ruth.
Yeah, massive shout out to Ruth. So she's based in Haywards Heath. Knew her previously from she used to run Rush next to Jimmy's in Haywards Heath.
Yeah.
Decided to retrain as a trichologist, so a clinical trichologist up in London. Apologies, Ruth, if I get any of this information wrong. But yeah, so trained to be a clinical trichologist and phlebotomist because you have to take blood to do the treatment. And then she was like, "Look, you'd be a really good candidate. Let's have a look, basically." And yeah, just going for it, seeing how far we can go, and see if I can make the Jackson 5, Jackson 6.
Here we go.
Big old afro.
What is the process? What do they actually do?
So you do like the initial consultation, and then so she uses like I'm going to call it a camera magnifying. She's got a technical term for it, but I'll get it wrong. I think it's called like a dermatoscope.
Oh,
I think that's wrong.
Someone's been on Google.
Yeah, literally. yeah, just before like what is that called?
A dermatoscope.
Yeah, and a dermatoscope or an ematoscope, something like that. So it's basically like a sort of small camera, sort of puts it on your head and like zooms in on your scalp, and assesses like your scalp health, like if you've got any dormant hairs, like dormant follicles, like called vellus hairs, which are like really thin hairs that like women get on their arms.
Yeah.
They're called like vellus hairs that don't really like grow.
Yeah.
Which is, I had a lot of actual hair there, but
Okay.
like you wouldn't know it. It just looked bald.
Okay.
And as well as like in the middle, receding through the center as well. So then that all went well. She was like, yeah, we've got like hair there. So she then takes your blood and puts it in like a
Out of your head, or
no, just out your arm.
Yeah.
Just out of your arm, and then spins it in a centrifuge, like in a lab. Like she's got her own like thing. Spins it really, really fast for 4 minutes, and then it splits it into like the red blood cells at the bottom and platelet-rich plasma, which is like yellow. So it completely like literally separates your blood. And she draws that out in a syringe with like a really, really tiny needle. It's like I think it's like a anesthetics needle, so it's like really, really small.
Yeah.
And then just injects it into your scalp. It's like not painful at all.
Oh really?
Oh mate, like minimal.
Is that because the needle's so?
It's so small, and the
small,
only
yeah.
I would say the only I wouldn't even say it's pain. It's just minor not comfortable.
Yeah.
A couple of times where it like may brush a nerve, and you know,
Yeah.
you like crick your neck, and it's like, oh god, it's a bit hot. Like
Yeah.
then the sort of heat builds up and it dissipates. Yeah, like it just feels like that. I think I think she must do like 100 injections a time, and like
Oh,
2
wow.
of them hurt.
Oh okay. Yeah.
You get a bit of redness, but that goes
Yeah, I
down.
bet.
And then you just can't get it wet for 24 hours or like excessively sweat, so like can't go to the gym.
No. Yeah.
But you know, that's fine.
Sit in a hot shed.
Yeah, sit in a hot shed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just sort of wait. I also put on topical minoxidil twice a day, which is like a solution,
Right.
which sort of like restarts hair growth cycles.
That's mad. I literally
Because your
all I've
hair,
ever
like,
heard
will
is
when you get like male pattern baldness, it sits in like a kind of like bore you with like scientific stuff, but like it sits in like a telogen phase, and then that, if that's wrong, Ruth, please get in the comments. Like, and then it makes you go through a shedding phase. So like actually right now, I've probably got less hair in the areas that I didn't have hair,
Right.
but it's like it's shedding, and I think that's week 2 to 12. So I'm like 8 weeks in
Okay.
now.
So is it a 12-week process?
No. It's like probably going to go for like 18 months
Oh wow.
or so. Like just keep smashing it, throwing everything at it. I have infrared light therapy, so red light therapy, and high frequency therapy as well. And all that twinned together like restarts hair loss. So like in my corners, obviously it's a little bit darker in here, but there's hair there that wasn't there 8 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Yeah, like, and the stuff on top is no longer like fluffy, it's spiky and just getting darker and thicker.
Yeah.
I've had so many comments like people don't see you for like 4 weeks and they're like, what the hell?
What's
Like,
going on here?
which is quite nice actually, because
Yeah.
you're like, because obviously it is like a self-conscious thing, and you know when you get comments from people like, oh my god, your hair's like, it's like getting so much better. Obviously, like I see it every day, so I'm like, okay.
You won't be as used to it as what someone who you've
Yeah,
not
so
seen.
they're like,
oh wow.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, it is nice. It's nice because it like sort of gives you that confidence. I mean, I've worn a hat like most days before I did this. One, because I just like wearing a hat,
Yeah.
but 2, I think subconsciously just because didn't like it. I think I've worn a hat like twice since I started with Ruth 8 weeks ago.
I think
that shows you how much
suits
more
you.
confidence.
There's some people who can pull off like the shaved head type.
Yeah.
I think it suits you.
Yeah, I mean, my wife is like, don't get hair,
Don't get hair.
don't have hair.
She likes you.
She likes
this
me
length?
like Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a good looking man.
he is a good looking.
I
man.
know. I've seen you with hair and no hair,
Yeah,
and you look great with both.
thanks,
There
mate.
you go.
Split.
I really appreciate
You're
that.
lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lucky
yeah.
man.
Yeah. You've got a good head for bald.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, apparently I had a big head, but then like
you know, like the
mate,
shape
the-
of your
the-
head.
like the hair that came off my head was like a size
Thick.
5 child shoe like thickness, like off the top of my head. It was literally
Yeah.
like a flat top,
Thick.
thick flat top. Well,
Thick.
not thick,
No.
thin,
Thicky thin.
but like
hair.
yeah. But no, it's,
but you got like a good shape head. Like some people, when they take that move to go from just shaving it off, going bald, don't have great shape heads. It looks a bit
No.
weird, but you do have a good shape
yeah,
head.
no, thanks, mate.
Yeah,
Good shaped head. It's good.
yeah.
It's always
Yeah.
good to have good head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
On
Let's
my
just say yeah for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
on my stag, we actually convinced Paul. So I don't know if you've met. So me and sister's other half. He was very thin on top, and on my stag, everyone basically convinced him for 48 hours that when we get back, he should shave his head.
Oh, I
And
mean, it's probably the best move.
he did, and he looks good with it.
He did.
Mate,
looked
I'm
back-
telling you, like the
And he
amount of
rocked-
clients that come in and they're like, just like, I've got to the point now where I'm like, I know how it made me feel, so I'm like,
Yeah.
rather be brutal, be like, look, mate, this will look better shorter.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, I take it short, you'll come back to me and say, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do that sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we've got many years together, me and you cutting my hair.
Get down to Ruth. Get down there.
Get there. Oh, well, maybe we'll get her on the podcast so she can give us a discount. I mean, not that you need it, but
No, you look like you've got absolute mounds
thick
of coconut
Rick over
mat
here.
hair.
Thick Rick over here,
Yeah.
sporting his fucking...
When I walk into like the guy's been cutting my hair since I was like 8. I walk in there, and sometimes if I've left it for too long,
Do you just see his face drop? Like,
I literally see that. And
God.
I've been to loads of different people over the years,
Yeah.
and I've seen them just go,
oh,
'cause
not
it's
this.
so thick.
Not this guy again.
Yeah.
I'm going to
My
have to buy a new blade.
Yeah.
My hair,
Your
I'm-
haircut's 40 quid because he needs to sharpen his clippers again. Yeah.
I'm no Mickey who goes twice a month.
Yeah, Mickey loves it.
He loves a
He
little hair.
loves a haircut.
And Rabble, when Rabble comes in with his little pinhead and he's
Oh, yeah.
Rabble-
Yeah, I think Rabs goes to a reef, I think.
does,
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like
Yeah.
fan.
a reef fan base. Yeah.
He tonight Rabs
Big up a reef.
Rabs was like,
Shout
I
out
might
Reef.
actually listen to this episode. I'm like, I was like, you don't listen to the other episodes? He's like, no, he's been on. Rabble's been on.
Has he
Worst,
actually?
worst guest. Oh, it's awful.
Oh,
Fucking awful.
Southampton,
It got really hot in here, to be fair.
did it?
It got sweaty.
Oh, yeah, we did a Hot Ones episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
would you say-
yeah.
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 It's bad.
Sweaty.
I can't even handle a jalapeno.
Really?
Yeah. I went
Or
all
a
the way.
chicken korma.
anything. I just sweat.
Oh,
So
God.
I went
really?
all the way. Did it.
Very good.
I struggled.
Respect.
You struggled.
Where were right? Okay. So yeah, go on.
You go.
So we were discussing this before we started. But you've got a daughter.
Yeah, Alia.
And
She
you're-
is 2.5, nearly 2 years, 5 months.
And your wife's pregnant, and you're expecting
Yeah,
next week.
Yeah, my wife Olivia's
Next
pregnant.
Tuesday. Shout out,
Tuesday.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Big
Hold
up,
on in there,
Olivia.
girl. You got this.
Yeah, you got this, darling.
You got this.
You absolute-
Second one flies out.
Absolute trooper. Well, yeah, it's out the sunroof again. So
That's
yeah,
experience, that is.
yeah.
How did you find going into fatherhood?
I feel like it was my calling in life to be a dad. Like I absolutely
You know
love
what?
it,
I love that.
What an
mate.
answer,
I
yeah.
absolutely love being a girl
the best
dad.
thing, isn't
It
it?
is the best thing
Yeah.
in the world.
Good.
Yeah, it's great. She's a little angel.
You going to
I mean-
go for number 3?
Nah,
Nah. Cut it off.
Cut it off.
Maybe we can get like a group session, me and you.
Just line up.
You were absolutely
Chop,
just
chop.
glowing. You were like, it's my calling. It's the best. Yeah. Another one. Nah. Just a complete 180 on that.
Like, yeah, I mean,
I think that's fair though.
it's,
You get to 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You're outnumbered at 3.
yeah, I mean,
Good point.
it's just, I think 4 as a family. I mean, don't get me wrong, people want more kids. That's great.
Yeah.
Great for them. Like, good for you. But yeah,
It's all about what's going
It's
on.
like work. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say work-life balance. Just like
Yeah.
about just balance. I think, and I'd want to give 2 everything that I can, and I wouldn't want to take away from 2 to give to another.
Of course. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Totally
that
get it.
sounds
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I
No,
don't.
no.
But yeah, it's quality.
Good.
Love it. Yeah, can't wait to get home. Yeah.
All right,
brilliant.
mate.
That's
Well,
great.
We'll
response.
wrap it up then,
Yeah.
shall we?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
You always wrap it up. You
Yeah,
said.
like
Always.
just unless you want kids, obviously.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, she's quality. Always just not a normal day in
Yeah,
the
I bet.
household, is
Yeah.
it really? Like, yeah, it's just mental.
It's fun.
It's carnage.
It makes you young again.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually one reason why I sort of got back into the gym as well, actually. Haven't been on and off with the gym for like years.
Yeah.
Years and years, just lost all motivation for it. And don't know, since becoming a dad, I don't want to be that dad that the kid is, that your daughter or your son is like, Daddy, come and play with me.
I
Oh,
can't.
no, I can't. Daddy's
Yeah.
tired. I'm like, mate,
Yeah.
don't want to do that.
That's
Yeah.
good though.
So I just want to be like, come and play, and they're like, Dad, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I am.
You're
Yeah.
like, come on, play.
yeah, literally. I'm like, I want another tea party.
Yeah. Now we've not touched on it. You've got a little pooch,
Rocco.
Rocco,
Oh, that absolute boy.
absolute boy.
Yeah, French bulldog.
Yeah.
Oof.
Tell us a little about the main man, Rocco.
I mean, yeah. We came back from a holiday early. Well, we couldn't wait. We actually didn't enjoy the last couple of days of our holiday because we were so excited to get back to drive to Bournemouth to get Rocco.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He is 7.5 now, and yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy, but he is very needy.
Yeah.
He's a very needy dog.
I remember when you were working in the sex shed,
In the love
Jimmy's
shed.
Jimmy's
In the
love
shack.
shed. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
He had that operation.
Yeah, which one?
Oh yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember you were like, right, no, calm
I think I
down.
need an operation on my bank account as
Yeah.
well after that. like, I won't go into details on cost, but
No.
serious
He's had a few ops.
amounts of money. But you know, he's part of the family.
Yeah,
He's got a heart condition, so he had heart surgery. He's got a balloon in his heart. He had cancer
Oh wow.
and a slip disc.
Oh man.
That was
Which
it.
we
It was
only
the slip
we only,
disc,
we
that
only
was it.
found out about the heart because of the slip disc. Yeah, so then he had cancer so he had to have chemo, so proper IV chemo.
That was it. He
at
had the chemo.
Fitzpatrick's. I don't know if you've seen Supervet.
Yeah.
So he went to Supervet.
I can't watch it. It's too sad.
Mate, yeah, it is. I think me and Liv have definitely cried at that.
Oh, mate, 100%.
Mate, 100%.
100%.
But she actually had to move out for 12 weeks.
Oh, yeah,
While
because
she was
that was
pregnant.
it. She was
She was
pregnant
pregnant
and
with
she
Alia,
couldn't be. Yeah.
and she couldn't be around the radiation
Yeah, of course,
because of the chemo, because it was dangerous for unborn babies. So she had to move out. So Game of Thrones got absolutely smashed.
And your wiener.
I knew that was.
Yeah, we knew that was coming, didn't we?
We all knew it.
Oh, we
Something
knew
was
it,
coming.
You dirty
Winter.
dog.
Winter
Yeah,
is
winter
coming.
is coming.
That's
Change his name.
Yeah.
Come on, Winter, let's go.
But yeah, Rocco's loves his sister. She loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could trust a dog around your kid, he'd be the dog.
Yeah.
Good.
Never growled, nothing. Never heard him growl.
Mate, watching your kids and your dog have a bond it's almost like
nuts.
having another kid.
She includes him in everything.
Yeah.
It's so we went to Tully's farm for Christmas, for Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and you sort of say to her, where do we go and see Santa? And she'd be like, Tully's farm, Tully's farmer, mummy, daddy, puppy. You're like, no, puppy didn't come because we called him puppy. She's like, yeah, puppy. Yeah, he's in everything. He can be irritating, but it's from a place of love. So, you know, yeah, she loves him. He's great with her, so that's all you can ask, really.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want that situation. You bring a newborn baby and the dog starts being aggressive, and you're like, can't have another.
Sorry, baby, you got to go.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Get out. We did have another French bulldog, actually. We had to give her back to a charity because she actually was aggressive.
Right. Yeah.
Turned into an aggressive dog. She was abused, which is really sad. But
Yeah. It is normally the case, isn't it? With
yeah, she was lovely. And then she just was going for other dogs. And we had an incident where she went for a young child. Thank God, didn't bite her, but we were like, yeah, no. So got her in the car, took her to Lakeside, gave her back to the charity, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one that's not actually on here. It's one I've thought of.
Yeah, go
Well,
for it.
and I don't implicate yourself, but I bet during COVID people were knocking on your door for your services or ringing you for advice. I bet you were a man in
pretty
one.
sure I
yeah, I
called
mean,
for advice.
I completely tell the truth. I think the first lockdown for everyone, scared a lot of people because we didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
This deadly virus, you go outside, you drop dead.
That was basically
while
the
all
message.
along you've got
But
the government.
help out to eat out.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
The government having their little parties in their side rooms.
Well,
and,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're all having parties. I don't know, swapping wives or whatever they were doing.
Driving up to some castle. To
Yeah,
test their
driving.
eyes.
Oh my god, I got a third home in Devon. I need to
Yeah.
go there. Oh,
Yeah.
that's essential travel, is it? Yeah, all right then. So then I was like, do you know what? I was working for Amazon, actually delivering like parcels. Remember that summer of lookdown? It was like 38 degrees.
Roasted.
Horrific.
Great
That was when I
summer.
first shaved my head
Great
and burnt my head to
summer.
a crisp. Horrific. Looked like a lollipop. Yeah. Oh. And then, I was just like, do you know what? I'm actually just like sick of hearing all this stuff coming out about the parties and whatever else they're getting up to. And I'm just like, do you know what? Like, you're telling us to do stuff, but you're not abiding by your own rules. So, yeah. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, got a mortgage. You going to pay the mortgage? No. So,
Absolutely not.
yeah. I mean, sure there's people that have done a lot worse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, there were still precautions taken,
Yeah.
but like, yeah. I mean, anyone wants to come at me for that?
No,
I'm here.
No one's coming at
Jimmy's
you, mate.
Cookfield, you know.
Yeah.
My
See
wife
you
is
there.
actually.
Yeah.
My
I've got
wife.
slots at 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Well, actually, I don't because I'm that busy.
My wife actually cut my hair for like, the whole of lockdown.
How was that experience?
Do you know what? She watched a load. I was like, I need you to watch some videos first of all.
Yeah.
But she did all right. The most difficult bit was like the fade
Yeah,
on the
blending
side.
in, yeah.
But do you know what? She did a great job. Apart from that, And
Questionable. No, I'm joking. She
Son
done.
of a-
Do you know
she did a
what?
Great job.
we had quite a few of those, like people coming in with like, excuse me, like horrendous haircuts. But there
Yeah.
was one that stuck in my mind, and it was actually like one of the mums bought it. That her husband comes and her 2 boys come as well, and done the phrase. She would always like watch, like she'd been the boys, and she just like watch, you know, them having their haircut,
Yeah.
and she was cutting their hair through lockdown, and genuinely she could have passed the trade test. I
Really?
would have genuinely, like, obviously you would want to train to give her more training, but she was actually bloody good at it.
Oh, really?
Like invested in it, bought like proper clippers, not just like.
They were hard to get
Tesco
hold of as
special.
well during
Yeah.
lockdown. They were hard to get hold of.
Yeah, I think Jimmy actually was giving clippers to people.
Legend.
Was he?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Legend.
yeah,
lad.
he's like got a real issue with buying clippers.
Ah.
That's his New Year's resolution, by the way, Jimmy.
Stop buying
stop
clippers.
buying clippers.
Yeah.
That's from the horse's mouth as well.
And use pants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't buy used pants. Yeah.
He doesn't buy used
I was
pants.
gonna say. I
he
was
doesn't.
like,
No, he
doesn't
sells-
buy-
he sells
Jimmy,
them
Jimmy doesn't.
On the
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a haircut from
Yeah.
Jimmy, he
Soiled.
slips you a pair of used panties.
Something for the weekend, sir.
Only joking. He doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't do that.
He doesn't do that.
No, just clippers.
Just clippers.
I wish I never asked now.
Like the secrets of Jimmy's coming out.
Poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy. Right. We've got some random questions for you.
Okay.
What's the most interesting place you've ever visited or want to visit?
The most I don't know. Should we do like one that I want to visit and one
Yeah.
that I
Yeah,
have
any-
visited? I think I literally love Australia. I've been there like 3 times now. My brother-in-law lives there. We go every year. It's literally the best place on the planet by a country mile,
Nice.
and I would urge people to go. It's amazing. I would live there tomorrow if I could. Yeah, it's amazing. One place I would love to go and see would be probably Peru,
Oh, nice.
I think. Actually, no, scrap that. I would like to go hiking through the Annapurna Pass on the way to Mount Everest and do base camp.
Ooh.
Ooh.
big.
Go to base camp. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty sick.
that's big,
That'd be
that is.
amazing.
Any higher?
God no.
No.
I'd step on Mount Everest
Yeah.
and go, yeah, done it.
Done
Yeah.
it, mate.
Done it.
There's the
Yeah.
fridge.
I've
I'd stick
touched-
like a Jimmy's flag
I've
in
touched
there
his
and be like,
base.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's the highest you've been, Jim.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
When he's not here to defend himself. But anyway.
Yeah.
that literally wasn't a dig at Jimmy being, you know,
Sexy.
sexy and short and sexy.
If you could witness any historical event, what would you choose?
Are we counting the '99
You
treble as a historical event?
Yeah.
I'd say it's a historical event.
I think you've picked it.
We've already picked that already, so we won't bore the listeners with like amazing Man United facts.
You're saying this as we're probably losing to Rangers, by the way, as well.
Yeah. What is the score? by the way?
I'll check while you're.
Okay. Just see my face drop and just
Yeah.
smash the shed up. No more podcasts. Historical event. I think the
It's 1-0 to us.
Yeah, get in the boys.
Anthony score.
It's a Jack Butland own goal. You don't get many goalie own goals.
Created
No.
nothing at home again. I reckon. Oh God, what was it? Was it what do they call Armistice Day? Is it Armistice Day when they like basically when World War stopped?
Yeah.
I think
Victory in Europe.
I think VE Day. I think that would have been.
Oh yeah.
Being around in
That's a good
those
one,
times
that
would just be like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you like World War stuff?
Yeah, I'm quite interested in it. Yeah.
Well, you did a little.
I was in
bit
the
of-
reserves for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Which was like loved it. Taught me a lot about myself. To be fair,
I bet.
a lot of discipline. Yeah, no, it's great. I'd urge anyone to do that as well.
But just
If you've got time, it's brilliant.
I got is watching Band of Brothers. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's
One of
good.
the greatest shows
Good
on
there.
TV.
Saving
ever.
Private Ryan. You know.
What a film! What a film!
What a
Yeah,
film.
very good.
They're
What
great answers.
was the last thing you Googled?
I haven't got actually any signal. Let's have a little look. Shall we have a look?
Yeah, go on.
POR.
No, it's not on. It's not on.
Oh, he's got the app.
It's got the app.
God! It actually is Manchester United FC,
Is it?
Wow.
and then it's Man United, then it's Manchester United FC games, and then it's actually weirdly Arsenal.
Oh, we got a secret Arsenal fan over here. Oh,
Definitely haven't.
This one's from Zach.
I think it was. I think I was actually searching up the score when we knocked you for the penalties when we knocked you out a couple of weeks ago. Big game.
Big game.
Yeah, double nutmeg. That was from Xerxes Saliba on his arse.
See ya.
Yeah.
He's injured from that game now, isn't he?
Wasn't that game?
I think it's
I
just
think it
pride.
contributed
He got a bad hamstring.
Yeah, from falling over.
Yeah.
Daz is going to give me pelters after this episode.
Yeah, I hope so. This one's from Zach.
Oh, mate, big Zach. Love Zach.
Can you give us a...
Oh, yeah.
He'll love that.
We love it.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He does. Love Zach. What a legend.
Yeah, this one's a little one that I should put down because we discussed it a few times on the podcast about like clubbing back or going out drinking like back in the day compared to so we used to like just jump on the train down to Brighton, train beers, spoons. Event was still knocking around when we were going. Did you ever get into the event in Brighton?
I think I went to the event when it was like a nappy night.
Yeah.
I was like in nappies as well, you know. I didn't go there when I was like 21.
Yeah.
But
under 18.
Yeah. I think it was the event 2.
Yeah.
And then it was like, what was it? Oceana.
Yeah.
Definitely got a few entries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thursday night, student night.
We were on you mainly were on first name terms with one of the bouncers.
Ross.
Big Ross, yeah.
Shout out Ross.
Ooh.
Absolute lad.
We'd just get there and the queue would be around the block, walk out.
Amir comes in, it's like, Ross, help a geezer out.
He was an absolute geezer.
Just walked up to him, sat and go, you alright?
Absolute geezer.
How do you find it now? Like do you think?
I couldn't think of anything worse than going out clubbing.
Yeah.
Back
literally,
in the day, you were probably like, oh, can't wait, and now it's like,
used to go out Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, wake up Sunday, hang in, but then be actually okay and go to work Monday, fine. And now I couldn't think of anything worse. Like, genuinely don't like the feeling of being drunk.
Yeah,
don't like it.
Oh, I like the feeling of being drunk. It's just hangovers.
No, see, I don't. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of hangovers. I think. God, I just got something. An eye bogey. Yeah, maybe an eye bogey.
Oh, a little eye booger.
It's not good. And obviously, like having kids, like I can imagine anything worse than being hungover and then your kids just like jumping all over you.
Yeah.
And then I also don't want to be like stinking of booze around my kid.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Like, oh, daddy can't do this because he's hanging gut. Like, you know, we all know what we get like when we're, you know, hungover and you get a bit sort of short-tempered. And I would never want to be like, oh, go away. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, say something out of term and you're like, God, I really regret that. So yeah, I don't know.
No,
don't.
Everyone like who, whenever we go out, a lot of the guys are always like, do you know what? I'm slowing it down a bit now because there's no way I'm getting up for however old at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning or like, you know.
Yes, it's not fun.
We're going to a garden centre tomorrow.
Oh,
it's
mate,
not fun.
100%.
Yeah,
like knot cuts. Ditchling.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other garden centres, but
Yeah.
you know,
Hassocks is a good one.
yeah,
I actually went
Yeah.
for lunch at Knockhouse on Saturday.
Did
it's
you?
quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah,
It was
new.
good.
They've refurbished it all.
That
Yeah.
big
Good-
old kitchen there.
Good breakfast.
Love
Yeah,
it.
it's
Oh,
nice.
apparently breakfast is great.
Good breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
Very
try.
good.
Let's do it.
There you go. Right, we're gonna do a quick fire round from the listeners. All right.
It's like interrogation, isn't it?
It's a little bit, yeah.
I like it.
Work
well under pressure.
No, you don't have to answer this one. What's the best local barbers apart from where you work? None.
Yeah, I mean, none.
Great.
None in Haywood, none in the surrounding area.
Beautiful.
Probably got to go Brighton.
Yeah. Have you ever cut someone's ear?
Not with scissors or a shot. I actually broke a comb and didn't realise, and then run it up the back of a kid's ear.
Oh,
Didn't realise.
yeah. Have some of that.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Sit still.
Stop moving.
Yeah.
You moved. It wasn't my fault.
What's the funniest story you heard when cutting someone's hair? You don't have to name names or anything.
I mean, there's. Oh God, the funniest story I've heard while cutting someone's hair. Oh. I mean, I've got the worst memory possible. So, the funniest memory.
We can always
We could-
cycle back to it.
Should we revisit that one?
Yeah.
'Cause I might
Now,
have
some
to-
of these we have already asked you, like, have you ever had any other jobs?
I used to be a carer.
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was like 16.
Well, like an
When-
old lady
yeah.
carer?
Yeah, in a Bupa care home in
Yeah,
Polgar.
nice.
Yeah, did that. Bit of bar work.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah, standard.
So everything you've done involves like being quite sociable.
Yeah, literally like everything I've pretty much done is working with the public. Yeah.
Nice. Have you had any other jobs? Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, love it. I think you've got to love your job if you're a barber.
Yeah.
You're mucking around with people's appearance,
Mm-hmm.
and especially nowadays, it's a big thing.
And
Male grooming, it's
You
massive.
said about like the people you work with, they're your mates as well.
Yeah,
You can have one of the worst jobs going, but I think if you work with good people,
yeah,
you've got to look
100%.
forward to.
Yeah,
going
like
to
we all
work.
meet up like outside of work,
Yeah.
and Jimmy didn't go to this one because he had some family commitments. But I think we all went to Nando's the other day in Crawley, which was good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll
Very
meet up.
family.
Like me, like I
Vin
love
Diesel.
golf. Jacob
Yeah.
loves golf. We'll play golf together sometimes. Yeah, like we all meet up. So yeah,
Nice.
it's good.
Solid.
Yeah. Have you had any of the other jobs? Cut people's hair? What sort of hair restoration you having? You've been to Turkey?
No, yeah, so it's called PRP.
Yeah.
Yeah, PRP treatment.
We'll tag the
Roof.
company in the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, Roof Collis Trichology.
Say something sexy in your deep, sexy voice.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, give me something to.
You're the sex man.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
That's a tough one. That
Hey,
It
ladies,
wasn't
ladies,
directed
what's
at me,
up?
so I had, I don't have a deep, sexy voice.
Hey ladies, what's up? Is
Yeah.
Hey ladies, what's up?
Oh, just come
Don't worry about that one.
to this next question.
Yeah.
I've just come to this next
Yeah,
question. That's
good.
what you didn't let me finish.
Nah. Oh, not for the first time.
Now this one's from.
Ye-
I don't get this one.
It's not. It's directed at me, so
Oh.
you could just don't worry about it.
I mean, should we say it anyway?
You can say.
It's directed at Tommy.
Okay.
Let the handbrake off when pushing it uphill.
Yeah, that's about a car.
That's a great question.
It's about a car.
Where's the question?
There is no question.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a story I've told before.
it's from his mum.
Yeah, she loves it.
Okay.
She loves.
Yeah,
She listens.
she
to
loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves
You said it.
Yeah. It's very true.
She does love it. Another one. Have you had any other jobs?
Everyone wants to know about your history.
It's low. It's
This is
all
like
about your history.
FBI, CIA.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's literally had any other jobs, hair, but we've touched upon this. So
I'm trying to think like funniest story. Funniest story.
'Cause people must kind of confess a lot to you accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a
Oh,
book would be good.
I'm not saying.
I think you should release a book.
Does anyone ever want to just sit there in silence and be like, "Oh, mate, let's not talk"?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they do, which I find really awkward. I find myself just like,
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Oh yeah.
like, how you doing, mate?
Yeah.
Weather's good.
Whenever
No, it's not.
I've been looking at the fucking window. You dickhead.
he just pulls the blind down. Yeah.
I was trying to think. Oh, mate, funniest story. I think. One that springs. Me and Jimmy were talking about something earlier, which was. I mean, it's not. It was actually about me, and it was when I first started with Jimmy. I don't know. I was doing this one
Is
client.
that pre-3-year break or?
This was pre-3-year break.
Yeah.
So, I think I was cutting this. They still actually come to the shop now.
All right.
So like, thank you for the loyalty.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. But I was basically cutting, and this lad has the thickest hair you have ever seen in your life.
It wasn't me.
Oh,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Tom. And I was intent on using my scissors, no clippers. I was like, I'm genuinely terrified of this kid's hair.
Yeah.
And Jim was like, mate, just run a number 4 at the back and sides. I was like, no, Jim, like, chop. He's like, Ryan, just run a number 4 up the back and sides. I was like, no, like, I've got it, it's fine. Literally like an hour and a half later,
No.
the mum is absolutely stewing. She's like, mate, will you fucking hurry up? Like, we came in at 3, it's now 7 o'clock.
He's late for
Jim was
Cub
like,
Scouts.
Ryan, just run a fucking 4 up the sides.
Right down that. Nope.
No, I'm still going.
Like he's trimming a bonsai tree.
Just like stick a 1.5 around the edges, I think. Like, you know.
Savage.
I think we just, I mean, there's just funny stuff happening all the
Yeah.
time. Like the
Yeah.
banter is quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They're all good lads and
just
lasses there.
take the mick out of each other.
We've our last guest was our friend Tristan,
Yeah.
and what we do is we
Tristram.
totally stole it off of Diary of a CEO,
Okay.
and we didn't ask if you listened to any other podcasts yourself.
Oh, yeah, I do love a podcast. So I've got quite a few that I like listening to. So like, obviously
This one.
I like golf. So there's one called Fried Egg, which is really good. And I've actually got, to be fair, going back to that famous person, he's extremely famous in the photography world, and he might. I'll tell him that I've mentioned it.
Yeah.
He's been on a few podcasts, but his
Okay.
name's David Cannon, and he is probably the most famous photographer, especially golf photographer, if not sports photographer, that's ever lived.
Oh, really?
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Big Dave.
Anything you've seen sports photography wise that's of note would be him.
Buzzing.
Nice.
Like Terry Butcher with the
Yeah.
blood all over
It's
him.
about- yeah,
That's
no.
him.
I'm sure that's been a question on the chase before. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, like been to the Masters 40 times this year.
Jesus.
Yeah, like serious guy.
Gets everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh, legend.
he's sound guy as well. Local guy, cut his son's hair.
Not
Lovely
not
family.
in any relation to the Canon.
No, Cannon.
Okay.
Just fortunate.
Yeah,
Just,
very
Canon and loves photography.
Yeah, I mean, who would
Does
have
he
thought?
use a Canon?
Who would have thought it? No, I think he uses Nikon.
Oh.
No. I don't know if you've heard the podcast Wednesdays.
No.
I mean, I'm guessing there's, lady listeners, women
Yeah.
listeners.
Yeah, we got ladies.
They'll probably know what Wednesday's podcast is.
Oh, yeah.
It's two girls I've made in Chelsea,
Okay.
which is Melissa Tatum and Sophie Habu.
I might have
Oh,
seen
Habu.
Jamie
clips.
Lang's
Yeah.
Jamie Lang's wife, and I also listen to their Newlyweds one as well.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm
I listen to that
walking Rocco,
sometimes.
quality.
Yeah.
Beth has it on, so you listen to that.
Yeah, very, very good. Dapper Laughs one, Minister Sobriety,
Okay.
which is like that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good podcast. Personally, for me, it's massive for me. Like, love it. It's great. That's really good.
You're a Rogan fan. Do you listen to any Joe Rogan?
I like Theo Von.
Yeah,
what a
we
guy.
love
What
Theo
a
Von.
guy.
He's probably one of my favourite famous
He
people.
literally is the funniest guy.
Isn't he just?
Shout out to actually Jack Sadler's just literally got Theo Von's haircut as well.
Has he?
Yeah,
he's got the
he's gone for the
mole.
mole.
Oh,
He's gone for the moulet.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to Theo Von at the inauguration?
No.
His chair broke and he fell on the Paul brothers behind, like in the middle of it all happening.
God.
We
I
should.
mean, if
we
it's going
should.
to happen to anyone,
I
it's going to
love
happen to him.
We should message him and get him on.
Theo, he's so
Mate,
funny.
he'd literally be so high.
It'd be carnage.
Microdosing LSD. Yeah, oh, God.
I think he's hilarious. He's one of my favourite people.
Yeah, he is
He's
quality.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
His
He's
podcast is great as well.
Yeah, really good. I think I just like, dive. I was just, I don't know, like you're on Instagram or whatever, or Facebook, and you're seeing clips of podcasts, and you're just like, oh, that looks really good. I'll watch a bit of that. Like
Yeah.
Diver CEO, you mentioned, like, really cool.
Bobby Lee
and
Andrew.
Yeah.
Is it Andrew Santino?
Yeah.
Quality.
Carnage.
Some of the Aussie ones are really good as
Yeah,
well.
they're great, man.
Some of the Aussie ones
You
are
like the Bomb
quality.
Squad?
Bomb Squad's great. There's a couple of Irish lads.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't remember his name now. He's on Protect Our Parks, like the Joe Rogan one. He's one of the comedians. Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
I think he like accidentally found them and they've exploded from that.
Yeah, just like got massive from it.
Yeah, but they're hilarious as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not like I'll listen if it's got a good topic, then
Yeah.
like
Nice.
I'll go into it. Like it's good fun.
Love it.
Really good.
I completely ruined the whole order of that, so I'm sorry. But so our last guest was our friend called Tristan.
Yeah.
He's a post-production sound engineer.
Okay.
So he works on things like, I don't know if you play computer games, but what was the game he worked on?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate, and he's done like...
There's a new one, but I don't think we can talk about it yet.
No, he wasn't allowed to, yeah.
NDA.
Grand Tour.
Did Grand Tour.
Oh, okay, cool.
Britain's Got Talent.
Mad.
Like loads of
He
massive
did the
stuff
David
like that.
Beckham
Yeah.
documentary as well.
Yeah,
Who's
good,
that?
good documentary.
He's
That.
a good lad. We've known him for years and years and years. So we asked him to give a question for our next guest.
Okay.
And we'll ask you when we get our next guest on as well. So he said, if you could go back and relive any moment of your life without changing it, what would it be?
If I could go back, wedding day.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Shout out, Olivia. Yeah, you look stunning. Still do.
Good.
You sweet
Oh,
talker,
he's
you.
smooth. Come here.
He's so
Come here, you.
Just cut that and put it in 3 times throughout the
Yeah.
episode. I just kept on saying that one.
Yeah, literally. Oh God. Yeah, no. Quality day. Yeah, unreal. Yeah.
Yeah, good answer.
like that. And then what would you have? What question would you have for our next guest?
On the spot, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have like messaged me before and be like, "We're gonna ask you."
No,
this
we
and
like
that.
to.
Oh, you like to like fuck people over, basically.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm about to fuck you up even more in a minute.
I mean, you can give it us and then you can change it before we get our next guest.
Oh, blimey.
You getting them?
Ah, got it.
Oh,
He's got it.
straight
Right.
in.
5 guests, dead or alive, dinner party.
Oh, I like it.
Who would you have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
great question.
That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Nice.
And then also, it's compulsory
Oh,
with
God.
every guest.
I'm not taking any clothes off.
Again.
Again.
Just put 'em back on.
Well, just the
The smelling salts.
smelling salts. Every guest
I mean,
has
I
done
am
it.
like going in the gym now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Have you done it before?
no,
Oh, okay. So this is a treat for you.
don't like bodybuilders use it to get them like hyped up.
Yeah.
Without wanting to, we had our friend Paolo on.
Didn't like Theo Von do this and like nearly
Yeah.
fall off his chair?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant, great.
Cool. What I would say is, just to be kind, don't get it.
Oh
there.
no, absolutely not. It's yeah.
Don't get it,
Have it about.
but don't drop it either.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing. The reaction is like. And-
Okay. Oh.
Who wants to go first? All right, I'll go.
Me.
Well, that was close. Oh,
Jesus. Yeah. Don't put it close.
that was so close. What
What an idiot!
what did you do,
moron.
What an idiot! It's not my first rodeo.
My first rate it.
Go on, you pussy.
In for the second go.
Oh, went back for more. I thought I let myself down.
What on earth?
My left eye is watering.
What on earth made you think of this?
We're in. I don't know.
Just
know.
a bit of fun.
We do this once a week, so we have to come up with loads of different stuff.
Right. Big sniff. Big.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh man.
Excellent.
Oh God, it's still there.
Doesn't go.
No, it's still in there.
Doesn't
Yeah,
go.
that'll last for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the benefit
Why
of it
does
is.
that even get you hyped up for doing a
I
set?
have no idea.
It
This
just
is
makes
what
me want
we-
to sit down and
this
just
is what we've
calm
said.
down.
Yeah.
It just makes
Sit in a dark room.
my left
You've got it really close.
Mate, to be fair, I have had mad sinusitis, so that's probably done it a world of good.
Oh mate, that clear it out.
We'll see.
My left eye, my left side is.
You look like you look like a Bobby Santino.
Oh, fuck.
It's like a mix of Bobby Santino and Seth Rogen.
What an idiot!
Um,
God, it hurts so much.
do you want to give any of your socials a plug?
Yeah, so I just have Instagram.
Nice.
Ryan_Jimmy's Barbers.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously big massive shout out again to Ruth for my hair loss stuff, hair loss journey, hair restoration, Ruth
Yep.
Collis Trichology, and obviously Jimmy's Barbers and
Lovely.
Jimmy's Cookfield.
Yep.
Yeah,
There we
Get it in
go.
there.
massive.
Wow.
What an absolute beautiful.
What a pleasure.
Yeah,
What
thanks
a
guys.
beautiful.
Oh,
Thanks
Yeah,
for coming.
Thanks for getting me on.
Thanks for
Quality.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need the Ryan 2.0,
Oh yeah. After maybe a few
like
more months of the
yeah, just a real tired version.
And little after baby number 2.
After baby number two.
Yeah, after
and-
Man United have been relegated.
Oh, come on.
It's-
Let's be positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still
Yeah.
one
Where's
nil
that
up?
positivity you had at the beginning? Slowly dwindled.
Oh, Jack Butland scored.
I haven't had a load of texts, so I'm assuming.
Still one.
Oh, it finished 2-1
2
United.
Rangers.
Yeah, Butland own goal. Fernandez. Then they equalised. Then Fernandez 92nd minute.
Oh,
I
big
think that's is that
big
full
Bruno.
time?
90
Bruno. I think that's the
There you go.
Most chances created in the Premier
Full
League year on
time.
year.
and that puts us into 4th in the Europa League.
Big
thing now as well.
fourth.
Huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
Have you got the same shit league that the Champions League's
yeah,
got?
the whole
Yeah,
format's
yeah.
the same, isn't
it's
it?
good. You don't drop down, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
Nice.
We don't have like shit good teams coming down and trying to ruin our Europa League chances.
Yeah.
That's Seville.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yuck.
Get out and stay
Get out.
You can't keep winning it.
Yeah.
Navas, you
I mean,
bastard.
just like your Mazden,
Yeah.
just all over it.
Bastardo.
Yeah.
Bastardo.
Right.
Right. And that's it.
Yeah, we done.
Thank you very much.
Hour and 20, that was.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, buzzing.
We love a big one.
Buzzing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said
Oh
it.
yeah.
Go more Rocco.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right.
Buzzing.
Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao to the peeps.
Unreal.